Hey guys, Carol97 again, once again with some more new loot. Starting off with one I wasn't expecting to get this month, the Zeta II. Pretty much because I thought I pre-ordered it, turned out I didn't pre-order it, and by the time I realized that, there was already an order stop on most places. Now let's see, we got a really nice array of weapons. Gotta say, 2 clay bazookas, and we got, well, I guess that's kind of a hyper mega launcher. So accessories in this thing are looking really sweet. The one thing I don't necessarily like is the color scheme. I don't know, it just seems particularly bright, and I really don't know why, because it's not that much more bright than the average mobile suit. Maybe it's just something about it, I don't know. But yeah, also it seems like the gray of the parts is actually slightly more gray, well, slightly darker than the gray on the packet. I thought it was more of a white when I looked at the box. Put these back. I know, maybe I like the color more once I built it, or maybe I'll have to throw some paint on there. Also, one cool thing when we look at the box, it looks like even though it's not a full transformer, at least the transformation brick doesn't look that big. Then the other new kit I got from Metarot or Metabots, Xeku, or Metabee, as most people know him. Also, this box is quite difficult to get open, and probably is going to be equally as difficult to close. And well, usual things, I'm going to assume that the joints are going to be the ball joints again. Though after Cyan Dog, I kind of hope they're not going to be that way. We have the 1:1 scale metal, which will serve as a base. For the targets, I'm going to assume this is that he's going to have a functional gun again. And interesting orbs. Now, what are they for? Oh, they go in the back of the head. And yeah, the same old joints. I really hope these are going to be much better than the ones on Cyan Dog. And then clear. That is probably just going to be for an action base. Seems to be pretty much the same as the other Metabee. Well, at least the target is the same. Can't really say anything about the quotes we got. We got the manual. So yeah, we got a Metabot that's capable of shooting. We get a target, so it's definitely a nice package. And as always, the quality here is really nice when we look at the separate parts. And I hope this time it's not gonna fall apart. And let's see if I can close up this box. And then the final new thing I got, I'm gonna have to clear the disc a bit, and you know what? Let's just got the box to close. So the final new thing I got, the Nightingale. And I have to say, I wasn't really sure whether or not I was gonna buy this at first, because you know it is quite an expensive thing, and I wasn't really sure how I felt about the Nightingale. But eventually I cracked, and I kind of started to appreciate the bulky design a lot more. Also, I have to say one thing, it's called the Reborn 100 line, but as far as I can tell, it's really just a rebranded 1/100 scale high grade. Maybe it has a bit more detail on it, and also comes with the rub transfer stickers, but I'm going to assume it's essentially going to be kind of a high grade, or like an early master grade, because they weren't really that intricate either. And I have to say, this is really giving me Neo Zeong vibes. Just slightly smaller, but you know, parts like this take me back. Let's see. That's probably going to be the shield. Interesting, packed together. Now I gotta get, well, the legs. That is part of the wing binders with some funnels, and now I gotta be. Now after this, I'm gonna have to put all that back. Thrusters, And you know what? Even though it says that it's that it's supposed to have master grade-like quality, I'm gonna be brutally honest. This really feels like the Neo Zeon. So really, I'm not saying it is a bad thing. I'm just saying that it's not really master grade. Master grade. This is just really a high grade. I mean, when you look at these parts, they're just like the Neo Zeon, but slightly smaller. It's almost indistinguishable. See, really nice and long. Green. Don't see that often in Universal Century. Though I have to say, the 100 Reborn, or Reborn 100 line, it's really a line I wanted for a long time. Because mobile suits like this would have never made it to master grade. And there are so many other machines that can be made as a Reborn 1/100 or a 1/100 high grade. Let's keep it real here. And interesting, and these are the only stickers you need. Well, so yeah, there are a lot of machines that now finally have a chance to be made in 100 scales, because that was the one thing that always kinda, you know, disappointed me about the 1/100 scales for Universal Century. It was, you could only get 1/100 scales in master grade, so you always, when you wanted a Universal Century thing in 1/100 scale, it would either be super expensive or it just wouldn't be made because, you know, the machine was kind of obscure. Like the Gundam Mark III, for example, which is a really nice looking thing, or the GPO4, which is awesome. And once again, I'm gonna say it, this really doesn't feel like master grade quality necessarily. It's just a big 1/44 scale high grade, which is still a good thing. But hey, I'm definitely looking forward to snapping this guy together. Let's see, manual. Looks like it's going to be... Even this is like the Neo Zeon. You know what, I'm gonna call this a Neo Zeon grade. It's almost like they took inspiration from that, and interesting hand design. So yeah, it really is just a bigger 1/144 scale high grade, a glorified high grade. And wait, I think I kind of skipped over the rubbed transforms because they're supposed to be in here somewhere, right? Must have missed it. Or were they in the manual? Oh, no, wait, Jesus. I remember I saw them. Looks like, I guess that means then... Now, where were those things again? It looked like those were just, normal peel-off stickers, and now I can't find them anymore. Great. Anyways, I guess I'm just gonna have to move on. Yeah, they're in there somewhere. Let's just stack everything on top. Oh, there they were. And yeah, they really are just normal peel-off stickers. You know, you can't really claim master grade if you're not going to give us rub transfer stickers or water slide decals, and you're just going to give us peel-off stickers, which also appear in high grade form. Because these stickers, well, things like this can be seen in the high grade line 1/144 scale. And it's a good thing this is probably going to be one of the first ones I'm going to build, because it doesn't look like this box is closing again. So then let's remove this and have a look at the other thing I got. So, the Hazel II. Let's lower the camera a bit. And as I said in the Advanced Hazel review, I really took a liking to these guys. And well, the one thing I love about this is it comes with two weapons, one beam rifle and the normal gym rifle, which he's supposed to use. So I have one extra beam rifle that I can give to my Advanced Hazel. Also comes with an extra shield booster unit. This model kit isn't supposed to use, so I can also toss that thing around, which is really nice. So yeah, I really wonder how this is going to be, especially the hands, since I got really lucky with the hands on my advanced Hazel. So I wonder if I will once again be lucky with the Hazel II. Also, I wonder why this is the Hazel II and the other one is the advanced Hazel. Seems like the Hazel II should be, you know, slightly more advanced than just the Hazel. Even though this is essentially a Jim Quill with a Gundam head and a new backpack. So put that to the side. Next up we have the Xeku Eyes. Something I've been planning to get for a long time, but something always happened. And you know, really shame they only released one of the loadouts. They really should get around to making the other loadouts. Or you know what? Why not make this kit, why not make this mobile suit a Reborn 1/100 scale? Because you know, I think this one would fit perfectly in there. It seems like the Reborn 1/100 scale mainly targets bulkier mobile suits, so why not? Or just make one of the Hazels a Reborn 1/100 scale. I'd buy that in a heartbeat. And yeah, this really looks like your standard old high-grade model kit. Though I gotta love that gun. I really like the look of that thing. And let's see, look at the manual. Looks like he can even hold on to it with both hands. I wasn't really expecting this arm to have enough articulation to actually reach around to do that. That's really cool, because that is one of the signature things of that gun. So backing that up again. And the final thing I got. Please be warned, the following segment might not be suitable for people with weak hearts or who suffer any kind of traumatic sufferances and such things. So, everyone, for the weaker people around, this might not be for your eyes. You have been warned. It's making me sick. Anyways, let's look at what's inside, and lo and behold, it doesn't look like a bad model kit. I know that might sound really strange, but when you look at it, it's... Before I bought this, I had a look at some of the images online, and I looked at the runners, and, you know, we have a beam toothpick, but it's a translucent one, just like the gyms come with, the older ground-type gyms and the gym sniper. And you know what? For a model kit from 2000, these runners actually look kind of promising. We don't need a lot of stickers. We get all the standard accessories. We get a translucent beam saber, which is something that took them a long time to do afterwards, like this. You have the beam shield, which actually looks really nice and detailed. So credit where credit is due. The movie might not be the best thing out there, but you know, this model kit, and one thing I saw, where was it on here? There we go. A separate chin. That's actually really nice, because, you know, thinking about it, this has to be one of the earlier model kits that did it. Because, you know, with the 1/44 scale, well, at least 1/44 scale, because I don't think, no, the old ground type Gundam didn't do it. That still used chin stickers. The Turn A model kit still used stickers. So this might actually be one of the first ones who used a chin. An actual chin as in a part. So, you know, as far as the model kit goes, at least this thing isn't going to be a disappointment on my shelf. Also, this head looks 100 times better than whatever the hell that is supposed to be. And just look at the design of the shoulders. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm looking at a part of a mobile suit or a part of an Egyptian pyramid. or some kind of Picasso. I mean, it's weird, like, or like something someone from the 60s or the 50s or the early 20s would think that a robot would look like. It's like, ooh, all kinds of random thingamajigs that have to be on there. It's like, weird. Also, those feet don't look nearly as nice as the feet on here. These are much longer. Those are like the seed feet, stubby and kind of fat. And these are nice, nice and lean. So yeah, a hell of a lot of an improvement over that. I really wonder why they picked this picture for the front. I mean, the model kit itself looks a lot better than the front. And usually you'd want their box art, you know, to look better than what's inside for advertisement and stuff. Let's close this up and put it away. And that's all for this month. As always, if you want a priority review on anything, leave a comment down below. I think I'm probably gonna start off with the Nightingale. Really check out what that Reborn 1/100 scale is all about. Maybe I was wrong, but I really think it's just going to be a glorified 1/100 scale high grade, but now we just get marking stickers, and that's probably going to be all. Like I said, I really got a feeling that it's going to be very similar to the Neo Xeon. After that, I might do a quick build on Psychiatrist or simply Metabee, followed by the Zeta II. Because, you know, I think after Nightingale, I'm gonna want something that is quick to assemble, and, you know, usually Kotobukiya kits are really quick to assemble. Then check out the Zeta Plus. Hope I like the color scheme a bit more once it's assembled. As for these guys, you know, really looking forward to snapping the Hazel II together, checking out what the compatibility is with the advanced Hazel, and then the Xeku Eyes and G-Saviour. Well, G-Saviour, the space mode, it's probably going on the backlog. As I said, don't fall. The G-Saviour, even though I said that it's not going to be a bad mobile suit like the movie, you know, it's not anywhere really on my priority list. I just wanted to say that I have all of the G-Saviour kits. And that means having the one. You know, one of the saddest Gunpla lines out there. You can buy one model kit and then you can claim that you have all of the G-Saviour kits. Can't really say I'm surprised by that. And I will, the Xeku Eyes, I'll see how that goes, because I also have the Nero to keep in mind how I'm going to work on that thing in between. So yeah, like I said, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.